Hello, my name is Brehon, and I would like to welcome you back to the channel where we love talking about great stocks, we love talking about great books, we love talking about crypto, personal development, and everything in between. Listen, family, I hope you guys are having a phenomenal week. I hope your weekend is off to a great start. Please salute to all the veterans, salute to everyone that has served in the military, coming from one veteran to another. I salute you all, okay? Now, let's take a look at Bitcoin. Where is Bitcoin heading? Well, one thing I like to do is I like to use Yahoo Finance for the videos because it's so easy to see, and I like to simplify it. I like to keep it very, very simple, right? And so, a professional told me, years ago that when you are looking to trade, you only need no more than three or no less than two indicators, right? So, a lot of times you go to these channels, man, guys have 10, 15, 20 lines on the chart. They have all these indicators up and it looks classy, but actually that's the look of an amateur, right? That's an amateur trader. That's a person that really doesn't have a great foundation or great knowledge and understanding of these the movement or the price action of candlesticks. All right, so what I like to do is I use the 20 period SMA, simple moving average, and I like to use the MACD. All right, so over 15 years I've learned that this is one of the best ways for me to trade. This is one of the best ways for me to invest, and this is one of the best ways for me to make money. All right, and so the first thing I like to do is I like to take a look at the broad picture, right? And so the broad picture is the weekly chart. And so when we take a look here, on the weekly level, man, Bitcoin has been performing beautifully. I mean, it's been beautifully. And when you take a look, one thing about the 20 SMA, the 20 period simple moving average, crypto stocks, they never move too far away from the 20-day moving average. All right, so eventually there has to be a time where it snaps back to that 20. We move away from the 20, we snap back from the 20. So it doesn't matter if you're above or below. We don't stay there long. We always snap back eventually. All right, so on the weekly chart, man, we had a huge, nice run up. And so when you pay attention to these candles up here, these candles give us an indication of what's going to happen. And so when I take a look at these candles here, hanging man candle. And so hanging man candles give you an indication that, man, we're facing some resistance here. And we need the following candles to either trade, we need the following candles to trade below or close below the hanging man candle. And once that thing happens, that is a strong indication that we are going to have a reversal in pattern. So we had it happen here, we had it happen here, we had it happen here, right? So we have the hanging man candle here, and what happened? We have trading or closing below the candle, which gives us a strong indication that there is a reversal in pattern, and that is what we've had. All right, that's what we've had. And so the weekly candle gives us an indication, a bigger view of how things are moving, how things are operating. Now this candle here on the weekly, remember we still have a couple of days to go, but as of right now we are forming a green candle, and this appears to be developing a inverted hammer. Now inverted hammer at the bottom of a downtrend may give us a possibility that there may be a reversal in pattern, but we're going to have to wait and see how things play out. We still have a couple of days left in this week. All right, now let's take a deeper dive into what's going on. So now let's take a look at the daily candle, right? And so the daily candles, I mean, this is beautiful. So if you're trading BTC, man, this is what you like. So we take a look at the 20-day SMA, man, we move up, we bounce back down 2020, right? We come below the 20, we go above the 20, and we move up, we come back to the 20. It's like a rubber band. We never snap too far away from the 20, because when we do get too far away from the 20, we snap back like a rubber band. So this has been riding that 20-day SMA beautifully. Now, we crossed over the 20, we had strong movement to the downtrend here, right? So we've had some strong movement to the downtrend, the downside. And when we take a look at the MACD, the oscillator is trying to cross over on the daily. So we do have momentum coming back into the stock. And remember, momentum coming into the stock or leaving out of the stock, it doesn't always mean that the stock is going to go straight down or go straight up. We could have some sideways trading. And that's why it's important to understand candlestick development. All right, now we have a lot of these candles here, choppy sideways trading right now. So hopefully we can get back above this 20-day moving average, man, and we can get to trending up to the upside. We need more movement. We need more momentum coming into the play. We need to cross over the 20 SMA, and we need to start performing a nice long upward movement. All right, so this thing can reverse. Now, if we can't get the reversal in pattern that we want, and we do have more sideways movement, now comes support and resistance. And so now when we take a look at the support and resistance, man, we could possibly see ourselves, ourselves touching that 29-30,000 once more. All right, so let's not touch 29-31 anymore. Let's start reversing the pattern. Let's move to the upside. We need more positive growth. We need more people buying Bitcoin. But as of right now, we could see 30,000. And if we fall through 30,000, man, now we're going to have some issues. Right? So now we could start thinking about, I know I had a friend told me it's actually going to go down to 20,000, but I don't think so. 20,000, man, that's a lot of liquidity leaving out. But we could possibly see 24,000. So we did have a lot of support here back a few days, and that's December. So I tell you. So hopefully 30,000 will be the newly established support. So hopefully if we do hit 30,000, we'll bounce off of that support. Man, it sounded like a bird or something was trying to come through the window. But we could bounce off of this and we can propel to new highs, or we could stay at the 37, 38 range. But if we fall below 30,000, man, we could look at 25,000 to be the next levels of support. All right, but going back to the weekly, what we need, family, is this candle here to develop or give us more bullish momentum, right? So we need a bigger green candle to end the week to help help possibly turn this counter from red to green. It's going to be highly unlikely, but still the potential is still there. We still have strong momentum on the weekly. So we may have some ups and downs during the week, but ultimately the big candles, the weekly candles, give us an indication of what's really going on. All right. Now, I hope this video added some value to you. Now, if it did, hey, please leave a like, hit the subscribe button, and keep coming back for more wealth building information. Peace.